Hey guys, it's Loey. So happy Friday to you. I hope you all had an amazing week. I am back in Kansas, as you probably saw from yesterday's video. And so I don't have too many beauty favorites. I basically have been crashing this last week. It was a very busy last week or two for me. But I do have some, so I thought I would sit down and chat with you all. It's going to be kind of a casual video. I have a lot of random favorites too, so let's just get into it. The first thing is, and honestly, I have so many hauls and just things I have to do because I got home to literally a stack of boxes going up to my ceiling. I'm not even joking you. And it wasn't like one stack of boxes. I have so many things I was sent for PR. I have so many things that I bought. And I have so many things I have for giveaways, so hopefully you guys are ready for massive haulage. But one of the first things I wound up getting was this Rouge Bunny Rouge Prelude in the Clouds Aqua Primer. This was such an experience because Rouge Bunny Rouge is a lovely, lovely company. We decided back in March we were going to do a collaboration. And it has taken so long for the package to get to me. Things kept bouncing back. Things kept not clearing and stuff. So I just want to say they are the kindest company. They could have just said, okay, well, we're not going to work with you. You know, we've sent this package 4 times and you still haven't gotten it. But they were so persistent, so kind. So I really do appreciate it. I'm not being paid to say any of that. But they gave me the Aqua Primer in Prelude in the Clouds, and I've used this 2 times this week. Once under a foundation I will show you in a minute, and once under my normal foundation. I just really like the way that it feels very hydrating on my skin, and I feel like it sinks in super fast. It doesn't say greasy or oily or anything. You don't need much at all. As far as it prolonging the wear of my makeup, these last 2 times that I've worn it, I haven't been wearing makeup that long, so I really can't say, but I will get back to you guys on it. I can do a full review on this as well as the next product that I'm going to mention if you guys want. This is what I'm currently spotting today along with the primer, and it is the, I don't know, it's the Almond Milk Parfait liquid foundation. I think the Almond Milk Parfait is the color. I chose this shade back in the winter when we initially had decided to work together, and I got it and I was like, oh my god, it's going to be too light, but it actually matches really nicely. Again, I'm wearing it today. I think I need to play with it a little bit more, but I think it's so cool. First off, both of them have this cool little pump guy. Love everything with pumps. I'm just saying, everyone, there's no excuse not to have a pump. But I like it because it is a mousse foundation, which I think is very interesting. It's a slightly thinner mousse foundation than, say, the CoverGirl Clean Whipped or the Revlon Color Stay Whipped. But it comes out and it's in a mousse consistency. And so it goes onto my skin and it feels very, very hydrating and just moisturizing and comfortable. I will say I haven't quite figured out how to apply it to get the best coverage. I've used my hands and I've used a brush. Next will be my beauty blender. And yeah, I think we'll just kind of go from there. I'm really enjoying these in conjunction with one another though. A big fan of this company thus far. I have some other things to try, but these 2 are amazing, very luxurious, very high-end feeling, so I'm extremely happy with that and extremely happy with the company as a whole right now. The other face favorite, honestly, I wore makeup a lot this week, and it was mostly because I was going, I just got home to my husband who I haven't seen for an entire month, so I want to look semi-put together. And we've been doing some stuff with my friends. My friends were really excited to see me back, and my 21st birthday was not too long ago. I feel like it's literally going to be the birthday that never ends because all my friends want to go out now, and so I've been wearing the Rimmel BB Cream Matte a ton. It has SPF 15, which isn't a whole lot. You'll want to wear sunscreen underneath if you're going to have prolonged sun exposure. But I have it in the color Light, and honestly, this is just, I know I've probably sung its praises a million times, but this is one of the best products I've ever had the fortune of coming across, and I hope that they never discontinue it because it is my favorite BB cream. It is my favorite foundation alternative in the entire freaking universe. I just can't sing its praises enough, and if you have not already tried it, I think it's $5 at the drugstore. It has the best coverage of any BB cream in the entire world. It stays really nice and matte, and it doesn't feel oily or greasy or heavy on your skin. It looks beautiful and natural, and you just need it, okay? You need it. The other thing I am also wearing today is my Rouge Bunny Rouge blush in the color Gracilis. Ooh, you guys are gonna have to check it out in the down bar. I can't get it open. But what I really like, and you'll have to forgive me, I knocked up a lot of powder when I was using it earlier, but what I really like is it is a natural neutral pink blush, and I thought it was pretty enough. It's pigmented, while not being too much so, and it's neutral while not being too just like my skin color, you know what I mean? So I really liked it because I was doing pretty neutral eyes. I wanted a pretty neutral cheek so I could really amp it up with this lip, which I am going to be showing you guys in a minute here. But I really like the blush. I really like the formula. I think it feels very soft and very silky on the hands. Again, Rouge Bunny Rouge has totally impressed me. I just wanted to tell you guys because, you know, I'm really impressed with what I've tried so far. I have a ton of other products I need to try, so you guys are going to see a lot of new, maybe like more indie brands. I would consider Rouge Bunny Rouge a more indie brand, but I really like it. Okay, so let's go into eyes. The first thing is this Rimmel Scandaleyes eyeshadow stick, and it is in the color Bulletproof Beige. I have yet to find something that can sharpen this, which is really obnoxious. For that matter, if you guys have an like an eyeliner sharpener that can sharpen these and NYX Jumbo eyeshadow pencils, let me know. I think I'm just gonna have to splurge and get the Urban Decay Grindhouse, but I don't want to. Basically, all this is a really beautiful champagne, and I love this because I don't have to wear a primer underneath. I can just do my concealer on my eyelids, cover up any like major veining, and then go in with this, smudge it out with my finger, and boom, gorgeous. I will say that I do not like these as much as the eyeshadow paints from Rimmel, but I think that that's a different kind of product. I'm using those as a standalone product. I can use these as a standalone product, but I like to use them more as a base, which is where my next product comes into play. I got this not too long ago, and I think that when I hauled it, I was like, I don't like this. This is stupid. Why did I even buy this? And it is the Color Tattoo from Maybelline, the Pure Pigment eyeshadow, and this is in the color Barely Brazen. And it's just a like champagne shade, not that you can even tell. I'm like failing at the video stuff today. I'm sorry you guys, I'm rusty, it's been a little while. But what I like to do is I'll layer this first, and then I will go over with this pigment, and that's actually what I have on my eyelids today. Hopefully you guys can see. I think it's really, really pretty. And I'm a huge fan of the combination. It looks gorgeous, very like Stila Kitten-esque, very metallic and beautiful, and I can't get enough. Right now in the summer, I love that look. I think it looks amazing, and I'm just really loving the bright, bright eyelid. To go in conjunction with that, this was a limited edition product. I'm really sorry, but it is the Archie's Girl Quad in the color Caramel Sundae. My poor MAC limited edition products, I'm not really into it as much as I was. I still have bought a couple things in the last year. I never even bother showing them because I feel like MAC limited edition collections sell out so fast, but I feel like I never use them because a lot of the times when I get really dolled up, it's to be on camera, and I hate to use products you guys can't get. But the main product I've been using, or the main colors I've been using rather, have been the brown, and I've been using this in my crease, especially when I do the lighter eyelid. And then I really love this light yellow color. Really, really pretty. The names of those eyeshadows are Dreammaker for the yellow and Caramel Sundae for the brown, in case you guys are curious or if they ever re-release these colors. But really, really like these. Love this little quad. One of my favorite products ever. I just realized I got yellow all over my finger. That's cute. I did just want to give it some love. I know it was limited edition, but if any of you guys have it, then I highly suggest like using it with a really, really bright, almost kitten-esque eyelid. This is not a product I thought I would even be returning home with. My Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner was something I did a review on months ago, and honestly, it was to the tail end of what I felt like was its little lifespan, and I thought to myself, my mom can probably use this. Maybe she'll like it more. She sticks to very soft colors such as dark browns or you know, more lilacs and purples, and I just feel like she's never one to go for like just straight up black. Sorry, I'm like trying to get comfy. I'm always cross-legged when I'm sitting, so if you guys hear any weird noises, it's like my legs moving. But basically, I didn't think I was going to come home with this, and then I came back and I realized I had forgotten to give it to her. I gave her just a whole bunch of makeup, like extra, you know, samples and stuff, and things that I had bought specifically for her, and things that I had tried that I didn't quite think worked for me, but that might work for her. So I was going to give this to her, and then I realized I had forgotten. And I used it in a tutorial that basically was going to be like a sweat-proof eye makeup, or, you know, full face tutorial, because it's waterproof, and it really is waterproof, like it doesn't budge throughout the day. And I used it, and it's insanely saturated out of absolutely nowhere. I have owned this for 6 months, and it has never performed as well as it does right now. I don't even understand what happened. I don't know if during the travel it got like shaken up to the point where now all of a sudden the liquid is coming out better. I really am enjoying it now though. So sorry mommy, I'm keeping this one. I'm a brat. But seriously, I think I'm going to have to get her one of these and maybe try it again myself, because I am so beyond impressed with the results that I'm getting from this right now. Really a huge fan, and I haven't tried much of Stila, but I really think I want to. This, it took a little while, but it has really grown on me, and I'm a huge fan. I don't know if something was just wrong with mine in the beginning, but really like it. Let's get real. The only thing on my lips the majority of this week was my peppermint chapstick. I think I've said before, this is my favorite flavor of any kind of lip balm. I love it because it's very like light and tingly, and I just love anything minty smelling. So I have like literally so many backups of this, it's not even funny. I think they only sell it right around the holiday season. I basically thought I had enough, and then they went on clearance at my local Walmart, and I went nuts. So I'm never gonna have, I'm never gonna run out of these, rather. And it is just my favorite lip balm. And during, travel, I don't want to travel with like heavy lipstick or really heavy makeup at all, which is why that BB cream was my BFF Jill basically my entire travel. So that was really it. And then I've been wearing the Revlon Color Burst Matte Balm in the color Unapologetic. Oh my Lanta. Do you have any idea how hard it was for me to find this? I went to Ulta 5 consecutive times to like 3 different Ultas while I was home just to try to find this, because Revlon was buy one get one 50% off, and I had coupons, and I was gonna get this in another color, and it was always sold out, and I know why. I'm wearing it today. It's just, gives me freaking life. I am in love, like so beyond in love. This color is amazing. It feels very hydrating on the lips. I love the shade that it puts off. I love that it's matte without like being crackly and showing off bad lip texture or anything like that. I'm just a huge fan of this one, so definitely recommend this. You guys will see this in an upcoming haul along with some other products. I could not wait to like delve into that, and honestly I love it because I can do a very, very neutral, natural face, put that on, and it's like bam, insta glamorous. I can like go out for the night and I feel totally cute. One quick other beauty favorite is my e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. I think I've mentioned this a lot. I don't particularly love this one, but I love all setting sprays, and right now this is just like the best thing ever because it's getting really hot. I'm back in Kansas, and the heat here is much more dry, whereas in Georgia there's so much humidity that my dry skin doesn't bother me as much. Out here, like the water is hard, and I feel like there's no moisture in the air, and it's just very dry. So this really helps to refresh my face and make me feel like a little bit more moisturized. I'm gonna splurge and get my Urban Decay one again soon, but this one has had a great run with me. I now know that it is a fantastic alternative if I can't afford the Urban Decay one for whatever reason, or I just want a drugstore alternative. So huge fan of this, really have been. I've been loving it. This is my 2nd bottle. So I've really been liking that. I have a couple of miscellaneous favorites I really want to share with you guys. 2 of them are audiobooks. The first one I don't have on my cell phone. I have it on my, had it on my iPod because my mom had like the CD set of it, so I just like ripped it onto my computer and put it on my iPod. I don't put music most of the time on my phone because I have so many photos and stuff. But the first one was Ellen DeGeneres's The Funny Thing Is. I was laughing so hard. I fell in love with audiobooks for the first time during this past month, basically, or back in May, really. I swear to God, the time is flying by so fast, it's not even funny. And I had listened to Tina Fey's audiobook on the way from Kansas to Georgia, and I fell in love. So I heard Ellen DeGeneres' book. It was really quick. It was only like 3.5 hours, but it was really, really, really funny. I really like Ellen, and it was really cool to hear her speak. It was like back in 2004 when she wrote this book, so it was really cool to hear her talk, like pre-talk show and everything like that. So I love Ellen a lot. That was a really funny book. It was quick, but I really did like it. The second one I am pulling up right now because I listened to it on Audible, and no, I am not sponsored by them. I know everyone and their mother is. I am not, I promise. It was Chelsea Handler's Are You There Vodka? It's Me, Chelsea. And honestly, I had the free little like credit to use because I just signed up through a YouTuber's link to get like that free 30-day trial. And I had a free credit, so I decided to choose whichever Chelsea Handler book was the longest because, I mean, the drive from Kansas to Georgia, or from Georgia back to Kansas rather, was like 16 hours. Made it in record time, by the way. I made it in 16 hours. I've never done that before. It's usually like 18. But anyways, I chose the Chelsea Handler book that would be the longest because I really like her and I wanted something that was really gonna like last, and also this one had the best reviews on Audible. And then the next morning when I got back and I was taking Tyler to work the next morning, because we have one car, I was like, it was just still playing in the background. I loved it so much, and it was just still like on loop in the background. And Tyler was like, what is this? And he was laughing so hard, so now I have to listen to it again, but it's not a chore. I really like Chelsea Handler. It was a really good audiobook. Highly recommend it. I don't know that I would even like it in print as much as I liked it read by her. I really like audiobooks that are read by the author. I feel like they do a really good job at just portraying everyone's voices correctly, and you know, I don't know, I really like audiobooks read by the author, obviously. So I really liked it. I highly recommend it. That Audible stuff is awesome. I'm not sponsored. I don't have like a link or anything, but I do really recommend it. Alright guys, so that is it for today's Friday favorites video, and I do hope you all enjoyed. Maybe it was a little bit lengthy and chatty, but I hope you guys liked it. And if you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you have not already, and until next time, I love all of you so much, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!